things together in the house, I
Hmm.
actually want to sleep. So when I got up, I was doing things, went to sleep, woke up, and did some more things. My favoriteest thing in the world to do
Hmm.
as I entertained my guests and great conversations. And all I was thinking to myself was, here we are. We're in it. This is what you asked for.
In the house.
This is what you asked
Mm.
for.
Yeah. Blessings. Blessings.
Yes, yes, yes.
Gratitude.
And I talked to a couple of you as well.
Hmm.
And I know that some of you are coming too. It's just good and good, good and good, best and better. Uh, the reading from yesterday was so good that
Hmm.
I was asked to read it at Lizzie Jeff's concert on Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah, profound, right?
Yes.
Profound. So much profoundness happening. I'm
Hmm.
like, I didn't even make it up. I didn't write it,
But you read it
but I read it.
out loud
Yes. She said, would
and
you read
shared it. Hmm.
you read that for us? And it was so profound. For those people who I don't know, just needed a different perspective on Christmas and
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Like that was just everything to hear that perspective. Uh,
Hmm.
and let me read our 5 minutes of gratitude, and then I will reiterate what the parts that she wants me to read, so you could see if that's the part that resonated with you. Um, so our 5 minutes of gratitude starts with the words, I'm grateful for past betrayals, heartaches, and challenges. I thought they were breaking me,
Mm.
but they were sculpting me.
Hmm. Hmm.
One of my favorite quotes by Steve Maraboli. I'm grateful for past betrayals, heartaches, and challenges. I thought they were breaking me, but they were sculpting me. Fill in the four blanks. Someone I get to spend time with today, a reason to smile right now, a valuable lesson I learned from a difficult situation, something that went right today. And the affirmation says, joy is everywhere I choose to see it. Joy is everywhere I choose to see it.
Hmm.
Now, let's jump into our Deep Breath of Life Daily Inspiration for Heart Centered Living by Alan Cohen, because we are people living from our hearts. So, yesterday, for December 25th, it said the light has come. And the part that was so good, it says, the most important message of Christmas is that Christ is born in you, through you, as you. When interpreting a dream, we recognize ourselves as all the characters. The same is true for the events that occur in the outer dream we call life. The birth of Christ is the emergence of a new consciousness of your own holiness. Today is your birthday, and every day is Christmas. Thank God that you have remembered your divine nature. Throw off the cloak of smallness and claim the truth about you. You are an expression of a perfect God, and everything God is, you are. You are the Holy One. Jesus seeks not our worship, but our equality. He is our elder brother who came to remind us who we really are. We are one with the Son of God. So good.
Hmm.
So good. So good. So good. Today, well, yesterday, was your birthday. Your birthday of your own divine nature, your oneness with God. You are an expression of a perfect God. And everything God is, you are, if you so choose. If you so choose. So December 26th starts with the words, God is in charge. We knew that.
Mhm.
Better to rely on one perfect king than on many little princes. Jean de La Fontaine. It says, after my apartment tenant left on short notice, I was not having success in finding a suitable replacement. Several prospective tenants answered my ad, but I did not feel 100% good about any of them. When the last day of the month came, I worried about that I would have no tenant for the next month. That day, I received a call from an old friend who had moved back into town and wanted a place to live. She moved in the next day, and there was no loss at all, with a perfect continuity of right tenancy and steady flow of income. While it appears that we must depend on ourselves and others to make everything turn out right, in the long run, God is in charge. The people we deal with are simply agents of the king. And at any moment, the king can issue orders to make things turn out in our favor. For a long time, I believed that I had to manipulate people and influence individuals in positions of power to get what I wanted. Now I recognize that it is not people I need to impress. I just need to remember the presence of God as the source.
Mm.
Although the world would have us to believe in separation, there is one power behind the scenes. If you are not having success through human channels, go directly to the source through prayer, affirmation, positive thinking, speaking, and acting. Your relationship with spirit is the key factor in any situation. Source of all good, walk with me today. Help me to lift my eyes above people and discover your hand in all. I walk forward in trust and confidence. God is my source. Y'all know how true and amazing these words are. I have heard these words so many times, but I have also lived these words so many times. Just recently, we was trying to get my bed to the new house, trying to get it here, calling this one and moving this one. And I'ma just, Maya said, we could just do it ourselves. I'm like, no, we can't. And no, we not. And then the very night before my furniture was moved, one of the people who now are working for me said, you just didn't ask the right people.
Mm.
And then she said, my husband said he'll do it for her husband was the one yelling in the background. That's because you asked the wrong people. And so she said they can come tomorrow. And so I said, well, I'll pay them. She said, whatever you want to give them is fine.
Mm.
And then I said, okay, can they come around 10? She said, 10? You don't want them in like 8 or 9? I was like, oh, I see who running things. And when I tell you, I told her 9 o'clock when the call was over at 8:59, they were on the door
Wow.
and stayed with me all day,
Mm.
moved my stuff, installed the washer, installed the dryer, and put my bed together, the whole 9 yards for $150. And then
Mm.
they were there all day around 4 o'clock. My former spouse called and said, those
Mhm.
people still with you? You only gave them $150? Oh my God, where they at? He starts talking to them, gets the cash app, and sends them another $150.
I see.
And I'm just like, who are you? So God is truly in charge
That's beautiful.
of the whole thing, the whole plan.
Mhm.
So if you are confused about that,
Mm.
know that God got the plan. And we just have to be more willing to lean in, be more willing to be in the knowing that God got it. It doesn't matter what it looks like to your eye. God sees.
Mhm.
Just waiting for you to say, help.
Mm.
It's me again. Help. And just do it. Yes, take your hands off the wheel.
Mhm.
and just let it be as God would have it. So I'm so grateful. I want to go ahead and turn the reins over to our dearest, amazing Dr. Tawana is in the building. It is Friday, 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 Friday. And I am so grateful for what is happening in all of our worlds. The fact that Dr. Tawana is here and the fact that I hear her name all week now. All week, somebody else is telling me, I talked to Dr. Tawana and she told me that I need to, and I'm going to do it. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, can we not just run past that part? I'm going to do it. That's the most important thing that I need
Yes.
everybody to walk away with, because that's what separates successful people from the rest of the pack. It's one thing for me to give you the blueprint, it's another thing for you to actually do something with it. I
Mhm.
thank all of you that I come in contact with throughout the week, who take copious notes and actually go do the work. I so appreciate you, because it takes work to get where you want to go.
Oh, honey, the execution. That's the word. The execution. So, without further ado, you heard our voice already. This is the infamous, amazing LinkedIn professor, world's number one best-selling author, and all of the things and all of the things, including my friend, the one and only Dr. Tawana Ross. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Like,
Yay.
we really need that horn.
We do.
Oh,
We
right.
do.
We need that horn. I saw someone's hand up and I don't remember who it was, but let me just pause a moment to give you an opportunity, whoever that was.
I think that was somebody
It
clapping.
was me.
It was clapping. Okay.
It was it was me with my hand up, Dr. Tawana,
Oh,
but I was just saying this was confirmation uh for a conversation that me and Dr. Loretta just had this morning. And everybody knows it was our plan for me to go get her and bring her here. But the rental that I got, I don't trust it to make a 800-mile trip.
Mm,
And I was sharing with her that it's not no, it's just not right now.
not now.
And I have learned to be okay with not right now. It's
mm,
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
mhm,
And like Darlene was saying, the man told her, you just asked the wrong people.
mm.
Sometimes you just have to be in tune. Well, not sometimes, all the time.
All
We
the
need to
time.
be in tune with the spirit of God so we can hear what
Yes.
he's saying, because sometimes we override what
Mm,
the spirit of God is telling us to do,
mm.
and we end up in calamity and a whole bunch of headache.
Yeah.
And what if her and Manya decided they was gonna move that big old bed by themselves
Lord Jesus.
Mm,
up them stairs and
mm,
down them stairs and on the side of that hill, and
Mm-mm.
somebody get hurt
Mhm,
right.
trying to do all that? Now that she listened to God and
mhm.
obeyed his instructions, she got more than what she asked for,
Ah,
Mm-hmm. Isn't
and
that
then
something?
got the money to pay the
yes, sir.
people that she
Yes, sir.
needed to pay them
That's
what
right.
they deserve,
Mm,
Right.
because God gave her the proper instruction. So
mm,
when we listen for God's instruction,
mhm.
and don't be so upset when it don't go the way you planned it. It's
Yeah.
Right.
not no, it's just it's either not right now, not like that.
Mhm,
You gotta pivot. You
mm,
gotta, it's a different way that it can be done. And God's way will always be better.
mm,
It
Mm-hmm.
will always be better. And it will always come out better. So we don't know what goodness is ahead. Cause trust me, what God spoke to me was get your own. Stop renting cars.
Mm.
mm.
Get your
Mm.
own.
Jesus.
That's what you said you wanted. Get your own. Go get her in your own stuff.
My God.
Right.
Therefore, you know what you
Mm,
working with.
Mm.
mhm.
You know it's
Yeah.
yours. So
Yes.
get your own
Mm,
and
mm.
go on and move toward the direction that you said you wanted to move in. It's in your heart to do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Do that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop moving and borrowing other people's stuff when I said you can have your own.
Mm. Jesus.
That's a whole
Bam.
word. Girl, you better
No,
preach.
no.
That,
Oh, no.
That's a
that.
whole
I receive.
word. Let me
My God,
share this
today.
statement with you. I'm gonna share this with you because I just took it down in my notes the other day, and it speaks directly to what you're saying.
Hmm.
Obedience is better than
Uh-huh. And
sacrifice.
sacrifice. Yes.
Obedience is better than sacrifice. I don't know about y'all, but I know when I heard that statement, I immediately thought back uh, over the years and the sacrifices over the years. And I can't tell you enough.
Mm,
If I had just been obedient in the first place,
mm, 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 mm.
man, I
Oof.
mean, really, like, can we be honest with ourselves that a lot of the drama in our lives was because we were not obedient in the first place. So obedience is better than sacrifice. Thank you for starting us off with that word this morning. I'm grateful for y'all. Welcome to week 10. Can you believe it? It's week 10. The home stretch. So take a moment, if you haven't already, to jot down your LinkedIn goal for the next week. While you're at it, take a look at your goal from last week. Give yourself credit for hitting that goal. And if you didn't hit the goal, it's not the end of the world. You just have an extra action item on your list. That's all. No worries. If you were here with us last week, you remember we talked about your engagement strategy, how you can actually get out here on the platform strategically, which might look and feel different than how you show up and engage on other platforms. This week, we get to talk about one of my favorite topics, because at my core, I am a sales professional. So I love to talk about how you can leverage this platform to actually get new clients. Is there anyone here who needs to leverage LinkedIn to get new clients? Because if you're not interested in getting new clients, we can move on. Anybody need this? uh,
What? Anybody need it?
I'm just making sure before I go ahead through these few slides and just
Hello.
want to make
Hello.
sure.
Yes. Hello. Hello, somebody. Hello.
Yeah, don't want
Thank
to
you.
be wasting your time, all right? So if you're in search of new clients, LinkedIn does have some excellent features and functionality to help you with that. Today, you're going to see my favorite, okay? I believe I shared with you previously that my business, 11 years of business, 92%, sometimes higher, of my clientele referrals, meaning somebody sent somebody to me. Okay. I don't do marketing. I don't do cold calling. I don't do any advertising. The other 8% of my clientele comes directly from what I'm showing you today. So this is one of my secret weapons. And this is a straight shot to getting new clients. Now, my caveat here, because some of you are going to take what you see here today and run with it. You're going to jump right in. You're going to go to the tool. You're going to start looking for clients. Okay. My caveat here is this is assuming that your actual profile is up to snuff, because when you use this tool, the people that you identify as a potential client are going to go look at your profile. And if your profile does not reflect that you would be a great match, then this tool will be counterproductive for you. But assuming that you've got content on your profile that is in alignment with your brand, this is a great place to compete. And I want to highlight the word compete. You are competing in this marketplace, but it's still an excellent place to go get clients. So today we're talking about the service page. Some of you do not have your services set up on LinkedIn yet. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that today. And once you do set up your service page, people will be able to see what services you offer. They'll be able to see any context, any overview of the content that you provide in terms of your services, up to and including things like pricing. Okay, so you can literally create what I want you to see as a landing page. Okay, so let me be very clear. This is not your profile. This is not your business page. This is a completely separate page. The service page, I want you to think of it as a landing page for your services, okay? But it is completely separate from your profile and your business page. Someone can see the services that you offer on your profile, but when they click to go inquire, they're going to end up on your actual service page. Okay. And from that point, you manage that relationship, that conversation within that portal, within the service page. Okay. So for those of you that don't have this page set up yet, when you are in your own profile, somewhere at the top of the page, there's a button that says add section, add a section. You want to add a section. The section that you want to add is called services. Okay. Now, once you add the services tab to your page, you will then get this pencil over here that allows you to set this up. Okay. This is very simple. This is literally 1, 2, 3. You're going to hit the pencil to set this up. You're going to include any kind of overview about your services. I believe you can, I got to double check this, but I believe you have just as much character space here as you do in your experience section of your profile. So this really does give you real estate to create an actual landing page, okay? But you're choosing all of the individual services that you want displayed on your profile. And it's displayed on your actual profile under the banner services provided. Okay, extremely simple. It's so simple. You're adding a section to your profile. Once you add the section, you see this pencil. You click that pencil. You can add media, you can add a description, but you certainly want to choose the categories of services that you offer so that it actually appears at the top of your profile. Okay, let me pause. Dr. Darlaina's got a question for us.
My question is, if we don't want to do it and just want you to do it, how much that cost?
You don't want me to do it because if you have that in your budget, you probably are not probably, you are better off managing this yourself. And I say that because of how many accounts I actually manage for people. The accounts that I manage for people are people who, for example, I was logged in this morning to a celebrity's account. Okay. This person has millions of followers. That's why they pay me. If you've got millions of followers and you're sitting on that kind of revenue, that would be the only reason you pay me to do this for you. Because if you had that client here right now, that client would tell you they never log into LinkedIn. They hate LinkedIn with a passion, by the way. They pay me to read and respond to all of their messages, including the one this morning where the girl literally sent some pictures that were inappropriate on every level. I had to respond to that. I do all of their prospecting. So they're looking for new clientele, new contracts, new corporate relationships. I do all of that. If you got that kind of revenue, don't pay me for this. Okay. Really, it only makes sense to pay me for managing your account when you got hundreds of thousands of followers or millions of followers. And even then, I'm probably not interested. Because I got to tell you, I'm tired of those accounts. I'm tired of celebrities. I am moving back from that space. Like literally, Give me my sage and let me sage the place down because I'm done with I'm done with them. I'm done
I
with them.
got it. I got it. I got it. It was a great thought.
It was a great thought, but I got to tell you, when you are in here touching all this yourself, you really have better control of the outcome. No matter how dope I can press and click and reply and all the things, like I can make your life grow by managing your LinkedIn account. However, I watch the people that I teach this to, and the people that I teach this to have way better outcomes than when I do it for them. Because I can't show up as you, the 100% you. I can only get to about 97%. And that's because I'm copying and pasting your stuff from other platforms. Like, I don't know your voice, I only know mine.
Yeah.
Right. So when you do it, you have a vested interest. You get really tied to the conversations that are happening here. Like you're the one that gets excited when you got the notification on your phone that so-and-so replied. So really, I encourage all of you to manage this platform on your own. Pay somebody to do the other platforms, but be in this one yourself because you will appreciate the time that you invest in LinkedIn because
Okay.
of the results. You know this. You've been here. You
Okay.
played here. You know how dope it is.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It was a great thought, though.
It was a
She
great
tried,
thought.
y'all. It was a great thought. It
She
was a great thought.
tried
But
it.
you, as you see, there's some money out there that I will pass up because I know what the result will be. And in this case, the result is always better when you touch your LinkedIn life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mommy said all money ain't good money. You right.
All money is not good money. Yeah, absolutely. So here's my favorite part about this tool. Once you set up your services and once you log into the request page, you will see that this is where people put in a request for help. They're looking for help. And if the category of help that they're looking for matches with categories that you put on your page, then LinkedIn automatically sends you the request. So you get to see what this person is looking for, what their timeline is, whether or not they've worked with a coach before. So you get some real good insight right up front. And based on that, request, if
Good.
you decide that you want to actually put your name in the hat, it's your opportunity to pitch your services. So you literally just click the submit proposal button. You get a nice big field that you can type as much. Well, no, I think there's a limit. Oh, I know there's a limit. You can't just type forever. But you put in your request. You let the person know what it is that you do, how that might align with their request, and ultimately why they should reach out to you. So a solid call to action at the end really helps with that. But I got to tell you, as you see in this picture, this is just a screenshot. This is just a screenshot. But look at how many requests are in this short span of time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In a very short amount of time. So when I tell you I use this tool because this is how I get connected with strangers who might be future clients who were not referred to me. This is the simplest way for me, anyway, to go about getting new clientele. Okay. Once you submit your proposal, that person, of course, reads it over along with all the other proposals that they received, and they can correspond with you and reach out to you here on LinkedIn, and you can manage that entire conversation right here within the services portal. So they have made it as easy as it can possibly be because you didn't do any work using this tool. Let me rephrase that. The only work that you're doing in using this tool once you set it up is clicking the submit proposal button and typing something that's in alignment with the person's request. Okay. And you're limited. So you're only talking 1 or 2 paragraphs of text. This is not a long dissertation. Okay. It's just enough to get the person's attention so that they reach out to you and ultimately choose you. As a part of your messaging, I do always recommend that you include contact method that is not LinkedIn. Okay. In most cases, in fact, in all cases, they're going to respond to you here on LinkedIn. However, if you also include some other way for them to get to you, that also increases your chances of actual engagement. So sometimes I will include a hyperlink to my calendar. It depends on what their actual request is, but some way for them to contact you or see something about you outside of LinkedIn. For example, one of the categories I have listed is public speaking. So whenever I see a request in here for a public speaking coach, I always include the hyperlink that goes to my speaker kit. Okay, because chances are the person who has a request here for public speaking help is not a public speaker, and they may not have even visualized what it looks like to be a public speaker. They're usually including scenarios like, I have my performance review coming up and I want to be confident in front of my bosses. So they may not have actually visualized themselves as a speaker. And I have found in my experience that when I send my speaker kit, that triggers something in someone's mind to start seeing themselves in that way so that they can go beyond just, hey, I got a presentation coming up and I want to be confident, right? That leads to, most times, that leads to them choosing me because I've shown them what the end product can look like just by attaching my speaker kit. Okay. So again, very simple process. We clicked 3 places. That was it. 1, 2, 3. We set it up. We go in here, we look at requests, and we submit our proposals. And when we submit our proposals, we watch our inbox so that we can see whether or not someone is responding so that we can continue the conversation and ultimately gain that person as a new client. Okay. LinkedIn has made this so easy for you. All right. So services, your services page, that means that your homework for this week, this simple 3-click process is to not only set up your services page, because you'll really be finished with that in a matter of minutes, but the real assignment that I want you to push for after you set up your services page is to submit at least 1 proposal this week, at least 1, okay? I want you to, over time, get used to the process. You may even find, like I do, I keep a document that actually has content that I copy and paste into my request based on what the request is. So that about 75% of my messaging is consistent from request to request. And I just customize a few things based on what the person is asking for, okay? That means that I can respond, I can submit a proposal within a matter of 2 minutes or less because I'm copying and pasting some of the general content and messaging and customizing a few sentences, okay? So I want you to have that experience. I want for you to submit at least 1 proposal after you set up your services page this week. And then over time, because I'm only asking you to do 1 right here, over time, you would have gotten so used to playing in the services page that it will become a habit and it will become something that you look forward to doing because you see the benefits to it. Okay. Thank you, Miss Yvette. I think she's saying, yeah, that is correct. Now, let me just point out something in case somebody else missed it. I might be the only one missed it because I didn't have my chat window up, but I see she put this message in here a few minutes ago. So maybe some of you already connected the dots. Miss Yvette told us that there's a 500 character limit. Okay. How would she know that, y'all? How would she know that? Okay.
No.
I want you to consider that. How would she know that there is a 500 character limit
Did the work.
She's working on
unless she
it.
did the work
Did the work.
immediately, quick, fast, in a hurry? Okay. I'm so grateful for all of you. Y'all, you actually do the work. I appreciate it. All right, you have your homework for this week. It's simple. You see how simple it was. You're probably halfway done with it already. What kinds of questions can I answer with the rest of our time today? If you've got some sort of scenario you need some help with, now is the time. And just to give you a heads up, because this is week 10, we've got 2 more weeks. Next week is LinkedIn hacks that I get to share with you. And then our final week is open coaching so that you get all of your questions answered and you get help with any scenarios you might have. But for the rest of today, as long as you're sticking around, the floor is yours. What can I answer for you or help with? Miss Sherry is in the building.
So, Rich Rising. Maybe you remember I have 2 pages and I would like to um figure out how to intertwine them or
Yeah.
get rid of one and just have and of course the page I don't want is the page that um is premium.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not a problem technically.
Mhm.
It's technically not a problem, but I can tell you, we wouldn't be combining the pages. We would be identifying which one you're keeping
Mhm.
so that you can delete the other one. Now, my question for you, because this is where there might be trickiness to this. You've got 2 pages. Can you actually log into both? Like, do you actually know your password and your email for both?
I know the email. I'm not sure if I think I know. Well, I know the password for the one that I'd been working on.
Mhm.
How just so everybody knows, how I ended up with 2 pages is that through my laptop and this um, course, I've used one email address. And then on my phone, I was um, enrolled in LinkedIn on one is a personal email I used, and the other one was a business email I used, and also because I joined through an app on my phone, and that's kept the pages separate. But I only found out I had 2 pages when I joined, enrolled in a premium membership, and I realized when I went to my LinkedIn page, the picture I wanted wasn't there. The new information that I've been uploading to the page, none of that was there um, as I connected through my phone. So that's how I ended up with 2. The image on my page through my phone has a beautiful picture of my daughter in a bridal headpiece.
That's your daughter?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
She looks just like you.
And the other one has
Wow.
my my power headshot of myself. So,
Yeah. I mean, she looks literally just like you. I thought that was you all this time. Because I've
well,
seen
there
her.
is another now that's interesting because for a long time I did have a picture of me in a headpiece, but the one that's through my phone that the email is legacy Bolani, there's an image of my daughter on that
Okay,
page.
I got you.
So
Okay,
you're right. There is a page that it was an image of me in a headpiece.
okay.
So you're right about that.
So with this could be a simple fix. So the reason I asked if you have the login information for both is because uh, we need to access both. And usually when people have this problem, they're unable to log into one of the accounts, which makes it a whole issue. So as
Mhm.
long as you can log into both, the one that you want to keep is the one that's got the picture of you. Okay, the one that says I am a bespoke bridal and special occasion
Yes,
designer.
that's the one I want to keep as well.
Right, you want to keep
Mhm.
that. So as long as you can log into the other one, okay, then
Mhm.
it's a piece of cake. If you can log into the other account, that means you know your email and your password. Once you're in that account, then all you've got to do is just go to your settings and delete that account. Okay. Now, the good news for you is that, because that actually is good news already, because it's a simple fix. The good news is I don't see premium on either one.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So, oh, wait a second. Do you have three accounts?
Stop. I don't
Why
think
would you
so.
have premium? Why would it say you have premium? Oh, girl, this is your daughter. Oh, hold up. Miss Sherry,
Yes, ma'am.
is this your daughter?
Yes, ma'am.
You have three accounts.
Oh, Lord. So that means I have one with my face, one with her face, and then one with my bespoke.
You have two with your face. This is the one I thought you meant was your daughter. And I said, she
No,
looks
that's
just like
me.
you.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's
you
me.
have two. This one is you, and
Uh-huh.
then the regular one that's you. So you have a total of three accounts.
Mm.
Ooh, this got juicy.
Yeah, it did get juicy.
Okay, here's the one with the premium, the third one. Oh my gosh.
But I don't
Now,
have three different email addresses. Why would they allow me to have three accounts?
they had to have been three different email addresses.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. They had to have been three different email addresses. And normally I can see what the email address is that you use, but because the two were never set up, that information is not on here. Okay.
Okay.
Now, this is still not a problem for you. It really isn't. It just means you've
More
got to
work.
find the login info for all three accounts. My goodness, your daughter is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Y'all, these jeans. Yeah, it's not a problem. It's just you
Gorgeous
got to get
inside and out.
logged
Ah,
into all three. Yes, gorgeous inside and out,
I've
radiating.
met her a couple of times.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
that aura. Whoo.
Yes.
I hope that helps, Miss Sherry. But let me do this,
well,
Miss
I can get,
Sherry.
I have to play with it. Now you said go to the settings to delete. Um, okay, I feel like I have to do a deep dive to really
Well, here's the
collect
thing, Miss
myself.
Sherry.
Hmm.
I see you on my calendar.
I am. We meet
Okay.
Monday.
Yeah, so let's do this on Monday because, well, technically you might already have finished because if you can log into the one account we already know you don't want, which is the one with your face on it,
Hmm.
it's got like two connections. That one we know we can let go of because it doesn't have premium. Okay, that's going to leave you with two, the one you want and the one with your daughter on it. Okay, we
Hmm.
also want to delete the one with your daughter on it. Okay,
Exactly.
even though it has premium, we want to delete that account. That will leave you with one last account and we can add premium to that one.
Okay.
So it's really not a problem. It's just a matter of logging into the three accounts.
Okay. I
Okay.
have I have extra credit.
If you haven't done that by Monday, we'll take care of that on Monday.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Three LinkedIn accounts. You win the
Lord,
prize
and I need a
So,
lot
today.
of I need a
You
lot
win.
of new
so
clients.
So
like, oh, this is
Sherry got an
great.
appointment with Dr. Tawana. If you have had an appointment with Dr. Tawana already, I just need to know. Put a one in the chat so I know who all talked to her already.
I've talked to a few people. Yeah.
Ooh,
Look,
looky, Miss Cookie.
look, look. They just trying to get the pricing before the end of the year. I
Ooh,
understand that because I told y'all you don't want 2026 pricing. You might as well
look at
get
this.
this current pricing, y'all.
Yeah, we ain't here for nothing, y'all.
Right?
Listen,
Uh,
where's my phone? Let me get on this calendar because this is not going to fly.
oh, it's too funny. Miss Leslie, I see Miss Leslie's hand up. If you haven't already gone to Miss Leslie's profile, y'all, go take a look at her profile and connect with her over there.
She's an executor.
She's over there doing the work. Yep. I saw her hand up. Where'd she go?
I'm here. I just lowered it.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm kind of like Sherry with this LinkedIn thing. So I'm here building out my LinkedIn. Everything is good, but sometimes I go to certain sections and it says upgrade. I'm like, but I'm looking at the gold bar across the top, and I'm
Oh
paid
yeah. Oh yeah.
at
It
time.
will do that. Yeah.
So I don't understand what that part is. Then I just saw a message that says something about iTunes store or iTunes shops. You signed up with that. I'm like, huh? So I don't know what that's about. But I was,
Oh,
yeah, that's
that
weird.
might be what Miss Sherry did actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
iTunes is connected to Apple, so
Is it because we're on our iPhones?
possibly.
It might be because you initiated something from your iPhone a while back, such as paying for premium. So if you pay your premium using iPay
Yeah.
or
Uh-huh.
yep, that's why it's connected.
Well, that is so crazy because that's why I have to get on my phone and my laptop at the same time when we do this meeting. Because it is just the craziest thing.
That
So
makes sense though to get on both so that you know where things are, because that's the only way I found out that I had multiple pages. I was like,
Yeah.
where's my new picture? Why that girl on my page?
then when
Yeah.
Sherry started talking, I'm like, maybe that's what's going on this side. So
Yeah.
we'll figure that out. But the other part I was originally asking was, I found when I go to the services, I clicked on show all, that left sidebar pops up where it says service page and then requests, right? I click on requests and there's people in there under the premiums. It says premium requests. Are those people requesting something from me?
Those are the people, like on the screenshot that I was telling you.
Yeah.
Once you set this up, you will see all the people who have a request for help. Now, they're not requesting help from you specifically. It's just that you can see all the requests.
Okay.
Right? And that's where you would go to submit a proposal if you saw a request that you believe you're a good match for.
Okay. Now while you're there, let me do this. I just want to so I can't do it. And then when I hit, it says upgrade my plan. So when I click on upgrade my plan, it says, sorry, this option is not available. Your subscription was via the iTunes store. Please contact Apple to make any changes to your plan.
Okay, so there's two things happening right here. One is the upgrade and one is the payment for any kind of LinkedIn account, etc. That's being paid through your iTunes account. So that's one thing. This upgrade piece, you will sometimes be prompted to upgrade even when you have premium because there's a higher premium package. Okay. So you can ignore the upgrade links since you already have premium. You don't need the higher premium. The higher premium is called Sales Navigator.
Mm-hmm.
None of you need Sales Navigator. That is for enterprise accounts.
Gotcha.
Okay. So those are those large companies that I manage that have got thousands upon thousands of employees. You'll never need to pay for Sales Navigator unless you all of a sudden are over a large corporation. Okay. So the package that you have for premium is more so in alignment with small businesses.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't need to upgrade. But what does concern me is the iTunes thing for you, because that probably means that when you log into your account from your computer
Uh-huh.
and you go to your settings, your account settings on your computer, you want to go double check your payment information to make sure that whatever setup you want is correct, because right now it's charging you through iTunes.
That's why
And
I got that really good discount. Because when I
it's
go on,
possible.
yeah, because when I go on when I have sent people, because I'm sending people to you and I've sent people to do this, they do the thing where they put it in a cart, go away, come back, and they've only gotten as low as $39. Mine's was actually went down to $29.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's why I don't want to mess nothing up because I like to.
I don't want you to mess it up either. I don't know how you got that.
I
Like,
either, but I did it while we were on the phone that first time.
yeah, I don't know how you, because I tell people to check all the time, go like you're going to check out and then don't check out and then wait 24 hours. They're going to give you a discount if you wait 24 hours. But I've never seen the discount go as low as what you got.
I got a
That was,
discount also.
yeah, that was pretty
So,
special.
you know,
So,
each time I touched the premium selection, it was saying 69.99.
yeah.
And then and I said, oh, let me not join, let me just linger.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went to 39.99.
Got the 39. Yeah.
But I don't have an
The
iPhone, I have a Samsung.
So then it's not tied to the type of device you're using. It's more so, as I've always seen it, it has to do with your response time and your actions while you're on the page. So their algorithm is set up to look at where your eyes are going. When you're on the checkout page, it's scanning for where your eyes are going and where your cursor is going as well. So if it looks like you're going to close that page out, or if you actually do close that page out, it will trigger a follow-up email that includes that discount. The same thing works if any of you already have premium. When you go in, like you, not like you, if you go in and cancel premium, like if you cancel it completely, you'll notice a day or two later, you're going to get an email from LinkedIn begging you to come back, and they'll have some sort of discount.
Oh,
Yeah, they're very in alignment with what most companies do based on how you act on their pages. So they will give you a discount, but um, I think the way yours is set up, Miss Leslie, is that your iTunes account is somehow tied to your payment.
it is because I'm looking at when you said that I went to my account and it says purchased on the Apple in-app purchase, and it
In
says
the app.
my
Yep.
method. It is being paid through my. It comes out monthly through my Apple Pay. I think it is.
Yep.
So
Dr. Tawana.
so I need to reach out to the to
Well, Leslie, if
You
you
can
go
cancel
on
your
your setting,
subscriptions through any
yeah, go
subscription
through
that you
your
have through
settings.
Apple. You have to cancel them through Apple. You have to open up
Right.
Your Apple account from your phone. In the settings, it says Apple
Yeah.
subscriptions, and then you go down and you'll see your LinkedIn subscription held under there.
yeah. I'm doing that as we speak. But my thing is,
Right.
I don't mind that. Just why is it not letting me utilize my premium account on my desktop? If it's a premium account, it's a premium account.
Yeah, you can still see your premium account. Your payment is something different.
But
Um,
every time I get ready to do certain things, like what you just said, like with those requests, I can't put in a proposal because it's saying to upgrade my account.
Maybe you can log out and log back in.
Oh, or refresh your page,
Yeah.
possibly. Something is not right, because the upgrade prompt doesn't have to do with your proposals that you're submitting. Something is off right there. So either refresh your page or log out, log back in, possibly. Otherwise, Miss Leslie.
I'll reach out to LinkedIn support. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, and if that doesn't help, let me know, because I think there's something missing there from what I can tell.
It literally is saying premium. It literally is saying your premium plan is active, and then right below it, it says grow your network faster, upgrade to business.
So you have the lower premium package, which might help me understand the super low pricing. But when on that page you're looking at, do you see the button that you would hit to upgrade?
And when I hit it, it says I can't. I'm gonna just because this is complicated. Now I don't want to hold up anybody else that got questions.
Yeah, that would be a LinkedIn thing if it doesn't allow you to actually upgrade. I think Miss Bridget was answering that question for us. She had her hand up. I'm gonna assume that's what her hand was
Yeah,
up
that's
for.
what I was saying with Apple. That's the issue um when you get those apps like LinkedIn through Apple, sometimes it doesn't function the way that it should. It's like because Apple has some type of control over how you manage those type of accounts.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's better to just do it from your computer instead of from
absolutely.
your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you get ready to do like Leslie is trying to do, they're not integrated because you signed up from your phone. So Apple has some kind of hold on it. Now you can contact LinkedIn and tell them, hey, I already upgraded. And maybe they can, put in your IP address or something from your laptop so that they know it's you. And sometimes they have a limit on how many devices you can log in from. So if you log out of LinkedIn on your phone and then log in from your laptop, but make sure you're logged out on your phone, just log out, log in onto your LinkedIn and see will that work so that you can make the changes because they may have a limit on how many devices you could be logged into at one time. So definitely contact LinkedIn. But that's why when it come down to big apps like that, I wouldn't use Apple to do nothing because
Right.
if you're late on any other payment on any other app, Apple will block you from upgrading or doing anything to LinkedIn because you are behind on this app
It's
and
true.
that app and this app, and you can't make no changes to no other app until you pay everybody.
And the funny
So it's
is every time everything I'm doing on my phone on my laptop, it is appearing on my account. Like everything that I'm doing, they're in both places. But you're
but
right. I can't do certain things on my laptop. And I signed out, signed in, still the same thing. But there's no other subscriptions that I have because my son had that problem yesterday. I had to
right.
pay $6.99 for it. She's like, why my thing won't? I said, you gotta. But for me, it's just not the case. It literally is just not.
Oh, I figured it out. You broke it.
Yeah.
You broke yours. That's all. Broke it, and you're gonna have to figure out how to fix it because we didn't break it.
Fell for that. I thought you were going to tell us the answer. I'm looking at it. I'm like, how you know? Where you see the answer right?
Darlena is silly, like she said.
Yeah,
You
she
know
a
what?
clown.
Darlena is that friend. You be like, girl,
I fell for
yeah.
that.
My eyes got all bright. I was like, okay, she
I
know.
know, because I'm looking at it. I'm like, where you see it? Hey, let me get Miss Noreen's question right before I go to Miss Quinveria real fast, because Miss Noreen's question was in here a while back, and she wants to know about the services on your services page. So, Miss Noreen, you are choosing individual services. Yes, I believe you can choose up to 10 of them, but you're choosing based on what's available in the list. So you might not get to 10, first of all. But for pricing, yes, contact for pricing is most likely your best option. And I say that for all of us that have dynamic pricing. I mean, if you've got static pricing where it's just one or two options and it's $500 or $1, that's different. But if you have multiple pricing options, then you're better off choosing contact for pricing.
Hmm.
I hope that helps, Miss Noreen. The individual services for each thing we do, assuming that you see it in the drop down. Because, like I said, there's not a whole lot of options in the drop down. You might not actually see 10 that are relevant. Okay. Miss Quinveria's got her hand up.
Hi, Dr. Twana. So glad to be able to be in this class today because sometimes they had me over there at that elementary school with them children.
Oh,
So when you don't see me, that's why. But I'm going to
okay.
make it my business to be here for the next 2 weeks if God is willing. So, but anyway, the reason why I have a couple of questions. That's interesting what Noreen was asking you because now, I didn't go right away like she did. I went and I was going to ask you about premium, but before I forget, um, what you said about the drop, you only have those choices, and in my case, it probably won't have all of those selections. I done wrote down all the different things that I was gonna put in manually. Is there a way you can put it in manually, or you don't have that option when it goes to
Yeah, on the
services?
services page, you don't have the option to
Uh,
add your own. You do have to choose from the drop down.
okay.
But when you go in to choose, if you look at the list you wrote,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking for the things that are the closest matches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of services do you offer?
Well, fashion styling, designing, teaching sewing classes and things of that, styling your wardrobe,
Oh,
personal shopping, for people,
okay.
fashion design services, things like that, of that nature.
Helping
Um,
people build out their fashion brands.
right. Yes. Helping you to develop your fashion brand. Exactly.
Okay,
Absolutely.
now
Yeah.
let me just throw this out. I mean, maybe I'm late. Um, First of all, can you please say your name for me so I don't
No, you
butcher it?
were right. You had it, Gwenveria.
Gwenveria, it is
Uh-huh.
Gwenveria. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you work with people as a stylist, as an example,
Mm-hmm.
do you charge them for like a retainer, or like how does that work? Are they paying you for an event that they need to be styled for, or can they retain your services over time?
I think they can retain my services over time because you want to develop, you have to work with them and, go in and, you
Right,
know, rearrange their, wardrobe and
right,
stuff. You got to put in a certain amount of time with them. So, yeah,
right.
I think
Okay.
yeah, I think it would
Now,
be that way.
what's uh uh, how often do you position your services
Hmm.
in a package like a coach would?
Right.
Do you do
Uh,
that?
I'm just developing that aspect of my services because before it was just like you need me to make your wedding dress. So we just figure out what that price is and we go ahead and do it. We might add more for different fittings and stuff like that, but that comes as one package. So when it comes to styling, it could be someone who's like a corporate. Well, okay, I'll give you an example. I have a lady who's a female. She's a lawyer. I worked with her like 20 years ago, but I'm thinking of really approaching clients like that. And she wants to have outfits for the courtroom, but she wants to look feminine, but she also wants to look professional at the same time. She has no idea. She's a hard person to fit. So, and then she needs clothes for evening engagements, social engagements. She's always going to these formal affairs, cocktail parties, and so on and so forth. So I might be doing a variety of things for people like that. I could be shopping for them, and I know exactly what looks best on their body, what fit, what colors look best on them, the types of silhouettes. So it could be that, but then there could be occasions where I would actually make the garment from scratch or adjust something that they already have or redo their whole closet. So it could be a whole styling package for special occasions. It could be ongoing. Let me be your stylist for, I don't know, 3 to 6 months, and we work out a certain amount of time, that I will be engaging with you maybe on a weekly basis. I'm not really sure, you know.
I am, because I'm looking at what you do. I mean, I'm just saying, if you position your
Mhm.
services the same way that a coach does,
Yeah.
I need, yes, Les. Yes, Les.
right? I mean, so that you're going beyond the event, right? So you're
Yes.
right. Somebody needs their wedding dress done. Somebody needs their cotillion dress. I mean, yes,
Right.
that's always going to be there. But what you just described is an ongoing coaching relationship. It's just
Yeah.
not your life coach. Okay.
Mhm.
It's a
Right.
different kind of coach. This
Mhm.
might be your aura
Fashion style.
coach.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Styling
Your
coach.
which
Mhm.
one? Your styling
The
coach.
styling coach.
Definitely
Yeah.
all of that and a big old fat bag of chips.
Right,
Mhm. Mhm.
because the one hitters like the dress here and there,
Mhm.
that's a transactional sale,
Right.
right? What you just described to me is not transactional, it's a long-term relationship.
Yeah. It's like a
So if
lifestyle. Mhm.
right, it is a lifestyle,
We
it
are
is
in
an
a relationship.
investment. It's an
We are in a
investment that
Yeah.
somebody would make in themselves to
Yes.
have access to you in order to elevate their style.
Mhm.
Okay. So you're selling to the results, not the outcome, not the dress.
Mhm.
Okay. Like you actually can be selling results.
Mhm.
That's why I say if you position yourself like a coach with packages,
Mhm.
one retainer client for a quarter, that corporate lady for a quarter, that's $15,000.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Right. And somebody who is a VP or executive VP, they're laughing at 15K. They got that in their pocket.
Yes.
There,
Right.
I hear you.
something
Somebody just said something that I missed it.
Okay. Leslie?
there, Miss. But when I went to that event that I told you guys about, all the way in California, where I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, there was a young lady. There was a woman that was there who had just paid a person that does what you do. And the way she was talking about that lady was she had one package where she helped her figure out the color of what to wear. Then
Mhm.
he had another package where she helped her figure out this like you said, the silhouette.
Mhm.
Another package that she down for the style of the type of clothes she had to wear. And
Mhm.
all of those different things you said, the lady said she paid for the package. She was telling Boo, I promise you, she said she couldn't have, she said at the time she couldn't afford to do the whole big thing, but she paid for the color thing. She said she dumped everything she had in her closet and went to Goodwill and filled in the blanks. And this lady right here that I'm talking to y'all about, like she was making close to $1 million. She said she dumped everything, went to Goodwill, and filled in her stuff. And when she came to the thing to the weekend every day, she was wearing golds and blues. When it worked for her, like we,
Yeah.
and that's so cute. She's like, I got it from Goodwill, but it worked because the color. So she didn't, but she was planning to have an ongoing relationship with the woman. So
Mhm.
and you may be able to break it out like that.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I need your help because I know how to style my body. So we're gonna talk later, but
All right, Miss
Yeah.
Leslie.
You know what? You have a clear vertical, Miss Glenvaria, that maybe you hadn't even thought about before. So I'm just throw it out. I'm checking the list of services on LinkedIn, you're right. There's nothing related to fashion. Okay.
Right.
There's nothing. But I did find under design, and I'm gonna encourage you to embrace this one because fashion is not in here. Brand design. Okay. Now I'm saying that as a brand coach. Right. What you described is what I do with a lot of my clients when I'm working on helping them build their brands. Like we're going through the wardrobe to tie the wardrobe to their brand. It's a part of their brand development.
Wow.
Okay. So you being able to do that with an actual eye for fashion, you have an innate vertical right here. I would say if I'm you or if I'm developing your sales plan for you, I would prospect with speakers. I would go sell my service. If I'm you, I would go position myself in all the speaker communities you can find on LinkedIn because speakers, I'm telling you from experience, like we pay for your shit. Like seriously. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Especially new speakers. Speakers who have transitioned from one space into a new environment. That transition into a new environment comes with self-esteem, doubt issues that people in that transition are dealing with imposter syndrome. A part of that imposter syndrome can be fixed when they actually elevate how they see themselves.
Exactly.
Okay. This is you all day. So
Yes,
if I'm
ma'am.
you, I mean, I know people want their wedding dress and whatnot, but if I'm you, I'm going to go cozy up with all of the event planners, all of the professional speakers, and I'm going to show up at all these conferences that pay speakers to be there. Because if they paid the speaker got paid, that speaker is used to paying for your services.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
And if I can add to that, Gwen knows her stuff.
I bet.
She said, take a picture of the dress, Darlaina. I sent her a picture of 3 dresses. Gwen sent me back 3 sketches of those dresses elevated. So it takes a special mind to be able to do that and see that.
Yeah.
Like even when she sees stuff, she said, I like that, but you should have wore a different pocketbook. You should have changed the shoe. Like, yeah.
Gwen, where are you located?
We just getting started with Darlaina. We just oh my goodness. I just
This is
can't
the
wait.
beginning? Oh wow.
I just can't wait. Yeah,
It
it's
says
so
she's
much.
in New York.
So
She
much
said
we're gonna do. I'm in New York.
New York.
Leslie.
She
But
ain't in New York. She in the suburbs of New York. That ain't
yeah, I'm upstate, like me and Debbie up here in the
upstate.
country.
In the boondocks.
in the
Are you
In the
upstate?
boondocks.
Are you near Corning? Is that up?
Corning is closer to Syracuse, where I was born and raised. That is upstate. Corning.
That is
New
very
York.
I used to live there.
Oh wow. Yeah. So I'm in Westchester, northern Westchester up here near Peekskill, Bear Mountain. I'm in Croton, but up there.
Absolutely beautiful.
Near that bridge, the Tappan Zee Bridge, I'm 20 minutes north of that.
So it says that right here. I got one thing for you, Miss Gwen.
Even north of that.
Just one thing for you. Because as I'm scrolling through your profile, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, it's
I
terrible.
heard everything. No. We're not claiming that. Oh
okay.
no.
Okay.
What we're noticing is what you just expressed, like the Miss Gwen that I just got to interact with, the personality, the fingerprint, the talent, the aura.
Yeah.
I want that on your page.
Yes.
Because on your page, I want people to land on your page, and before they even get past your about section, they should be looking at your page. Damn, like she's the shit. Your picture at the top tells us that. Your picture at the top is like, okay, she ain't like new to this. Okay. It's very powerful imaging at the top of your page, but because your visual is so visual, your medium is so visual, I want to see the visual of you throughout your page because you come alive. Like I just watched your whole face light up.
That's her stuff.
Yeah, I gotta
Right.
work on. I have to work
You're
on
like right here. You're literally right here. If
Mhm.
and I'm seeing this for the second time, but I saw your page a long time ago.
Mhm.
What I see right now, I'm disagreeing with you. This is not terrible. You're 85% finished.
Yeah, I got some work to do.
You're
Yes, ma'am.
85% finished. The only thing that's missing, and I can't even fault you for this because you might have just seen it while you were here in the last few weeks. The only thing that's missing from your page is you.
Mhm.
That's all. So
Mhm.
you're 85% finished.
Mhm.
I love the fact that your about section is in first person, as it should be.
Mhm.
We just need more of you throughout the page, and that's it.
Mhm.
Like this is a solid start.
Okay.
Very solid. You should be proud of that picture at the top, though. Like, who are these people?
Mhm. Mhm.
Who
Mhm.
are they? Because this is this
Those are
is
my interns I'm working with. Yeah,
your
my fashion
interns.
intern. Yeah, so,
They look
yeah,
so
yeah,
badass. I
yeah.
mean,
We've been training them. Yeah, they're so
I want
proud
to
to do
be in
what
your
they do.
presence. Like,
Yeah,
I look at this picture, like that's very
yeah.
powerful. The image of you, the profile
Mhm.
picture of you, I think
Mhm.
is gorgeous. Is that one of your
Mhm.
pieces?
Yes, actually, the neck piece I'm wearing, I took that picture specifically
Beautiful.
because well, I had got my hair done. My hair was looking good.
That's a good
But
reason.
but you know how we are, ladies. But
Yeah.
then but the neck piece that I was wearing was one that Sherry made for me.
Mm,
And
what?
Of course,
she
it's
was always
Sherry.
asking me, she was always, have you worn that? Have you had a chance to? So I said, let me take a picture with Sherry to let her see that I am definitely wearing her neck piece. You know, it's beautiful. I love it.
Wow.
And it just coordinates with the blouse that I had on
It's just
so well. But
gorgeous.
it's a beautiful neck
That's
piece.
another one. That's another
Yeah.
one. That's
Miss
another
So
one.
Sherry don't play,
yeah, she's
y'all.
sitting over there
Sherry,
waiting. So she's sitting waiting for you to
Yeah,
talk
she's
to
got
her.
her
Sherry
hands
pieces
up.
are
She does.
amazing.
They
But
And
thank
really
you, Dr.
are.
Tawana. Thank
I'm
you.
obsessed with her work.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Glenvaria. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with Miss Sherry's work. It's just
I just want to say that that's also a headpiece, and I made it a soft piece because
what?
most of the time when I see Gwen, she got some kind of fabric
Like
or tie or something wrapped
a
around her
wrap.
head. So I felt she would use a soft piece more than a
Wow.
hard piece. I
Wow.
mean, Darlena, you see her wear crowns, hard crowns all the time, but
Mhm.
I did not see that for Gwenveria. So
Mhm.
that's why I made her piece soft so that she could
Wow.
wrap it around her head, wear it on her neck.
It's
But
beautiful.
I often I've often seen her wear a soft piece. So
did y'all
my
just get
question,
that education? There's a difference between a soft piece and a hard piece because I didn't know that. So let
Mhm.
me just say we are in the midst of some very professional designers here. So
I
understand
see.
that the expertise is being laid out.
Yes,
yes, Doc.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're the doctors of fashion.
The
Okay.
real thing, right?
Yes.
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 So
It's amazing.
I was wanted to delete, like you said, and so I went on my phone and I went to close the account, and I'm scared
Yeah, let's not do
because
that on your phone.
the email that came up, and it also talked about premium. I was like, but the email that I thought it was under is not the email. So now
Not
I'm
right.
real confused here. I
Okay.
don't want to shut anything down. I'm
Wait for
scared.
the professionals. Wait for the professionals.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Unless you have
And
like an emergency between
no,
now and Monday,
no,
then
I
no,
don't have
let's
an
just wait.
emergency. I just want to take action. You
Yes.
know,
You did.
I'm a
You did.
lingerer and an overthinker, and so I just wanted to take action
You
and
did.
accomplish something while I was here.
You
And
did. You just accomplished something. You just logged in to your 3 accounts and you realize that something ain't right. That's
Yeah.
a big accomplishment. Now let's step away,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Step
I need to
away.
breathe. Yeah.
Take your hands off the wheel. Step
Take my
away.
hands off the button. Because these buttons, you push
Right?
them and you done bought a house.
I know,
You done put a
right?
down payment on a car.
Right? Yeah, like
Yeah.
just step away, right? It's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at it on Monday where I can actually see what you're seeing.
Okay.
But it
And I'm going to do
sounds
my
like
best to see each page too, so that,
that's
so
what
that
it
we're
sounds
speaking the
like.
same language.
If you can log into each of the 3, or at least it sounds like 2 out of the 3 now, that's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
We're on our way
I'll
with
work
that.
on
So that's
that.
good.
I promise.
Um, should you try the premium for free? Who's doing premium for free? Should I try the premium?
They're offering it
Yeah,
to
30
me.
days, 30 days for free.
Yeah, they offer it
Oh,
to you.
duh, for
That's
free. Yes.
yeah, that's how they get you in.
Yes.
And see that I'm the type of person I forgot all
You
about
will
it. They got
forget about it.
my
And that's
my
how your iTunes gets charged.
Well,
yeah.
watch the price that they're charging you, because if this is the first time you've selected it, they're probably charging you the $69.99. So you
They
got to
are.
kind of play
Mhm.
cat with them,
Right.
They are charging you the
or
full
mouse,
price
whichever one.
when they give you the free month. Now, what starts the cat and mouse is if that free month, you get to the end of the free month. If you then cancel
Right.
premium, that's when they come back with the discount.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, yes, I always recommend the free month or premium. However, if you know that you don't plan to continue premium after this 1 month, then don't use it yet. Hold on to it.
Yes.
Hold on to it until you know that you're going to commit monthly, regardless of the price.
Right.
Okay. Because it's real tricky when you have premium and then turn it off. You get used to some of the features that you have that all of a sudden will disappear. So I always say
Exactly. That's
use
what
your
I'm
free month.
seeing too.
Definitely
Because
use your free month, but wait until you're ready to continue making that payment.
Okay. Thank you.
You're so welcome. So welcome. All right. I think I saw, oh, I hope I didn't miss anything. I think I saw all the questions in the chat, and I think I don't see other hands up. Oh, yeah, we answered that one. I think I got all your questions answered. Did I miss anything or anyone? Okay, that looks like it. I'm scrolling, but I think that was it. All right. Quick question. Miss Noreen's got a quick question. I see a couple of new names today, I think. Maybe 1 or 2. But Miss Noreen, you are up. Where did she go? Where she is. Miss Noreen, are you typing your question?
Yeah, you're on mute, Noreen.
For the homework, how do we initiate it?
Oh, the home. Quick question.
Yep. So you initiate it by being on your actual profile. Okay. So everybody is going to your actual profile page. When you go to the top of your profile page, you should see a button up there that says add a section. When you click that, you're initiating the homework, because your homework is simply to add the services section and then ultimately go pitch for one of those requests. But by adding it, not the section, the next part. Okay, so once you've added this section, how do you initiate the next part? On that page, you should see a button that allows you to add services. Okay, let me hold on and slow down for you, because that's the only button you're looking for. I just want to make sure you see that.
Sorry, I got my grands. That's why I'm not speaking.
That's okay.
Not the section part. The
Not that.
the second part of the homework.
Uh-huh.
I forgot the word.
The
Uh,
request, the service request?
right. Because there's two parts to the homework. One was to create the section, and the other part was to
Submit
request.
a request.
Submit a
I'm
request. That's
sorry, submit a proposal, not a
okay.
request. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
you're going to
that's
be looking at the request page. You'll see everyone's request, people that need help that you might provide. And so the second part to your homework is actually submit a proposal for one of those requests.
okay. So it's the people that you see listed that we're going to be submit the request to.
If you think it's a good proposal, yeah. Let's say you log in to do this today and there aren't any real good requests in there that make sense, then don't worry about it. But when you log in tomorrow and you see someone that could be a perfectly aligned client or opportunity, that's when you want to submit your proposal. But the idea here is get in the habit of submitting them. Whether or not you do that today or next week is completely up to you.
Wonderful. Let me shout out Ra over here on TikTok. She done put this whole thing. She says, "Welcome everyone. Show my fam love. Please like, share, and send and subscribe. Get your daily heart me."
Raw. Okay,
Girl, that's
Raw.
so awesome, Ra. Thank you so much for that. I love that so much. Don't you just love when people take the lead?
Raw.
All
Yes.
right, y'all. I have something to share.
Miss Sherry is
So I
back.
put my name in the Google browser just to see if all those LinkedIn pages come up.
Mm-hmm.
How about the first one? Sherry Hobson, lawyer turned artisan. I was like, that ain't me. Who's that? White woman. I don't know where.
Oh, I saw her.
What city? I
Yeah,
was like,
I saw that
oh,
one.
damn. And it says that she makes handmade jewelry
Mm-hmm.
and exact same name, Sherry
Mm-hmm.
Hobson. And
Yeah.
where's she at? She in California. And who'da thunk? And I know it's because I put her name in Google that she popped up. I almost feel like I want to meet her. We got the exact same
Yeah.
spelling,
Yep.
but this
I
is
saw her.
definitely she's a retired lawyer turned artisan. She makes original jewelry, and
I
she's
would
been
love
doing
that.
this since 2020.
I send her a message.
She was
Yeah.
an assistant U.S. attorney.
Wow. I
Mm-hmm.
know her brain feels so much better.
Oh my
And
God.
if she get to play, because she was
Mm-hmm.
working hard her whole life, and now she get
Yeah.
to
Oh my God.
play with
Well, you
She's
know
artists.
how girl,
also
I'm like, oh my God, because
she's
she's my
connected.
exact name.
Yes.
She
Yeah.
just don't have the middle name I have.
I saw her when I was looking a while back.
You might have to add your middle name.
That's what I was going to suggest. You add your middle initial because you don't want to
Yeah,
be confused with her.
I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
You
Add that
could
No
add
middle.
your middle
shade,
initial.
Sherry, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. No shade, Sherry.
Yeah, no shade, but
There are a lot of Sherry
Not,
Hobsons
she
in the
is not Aunt
database.
Berry. She is
So
not
yeah.
Aunt
You're
Berry.
not Aunt
I mean,
Berry.
you
She is not
could
Aunt
add
Berry.
your middle initial. You really could. There's still other Sherrys who may even have your middle initial too. I
Wow.
mean, all of us, all of us
Mm.
have somebody out there with our name spelled the same way.
Not
Mhm.
me.
There's another Darlaina. There are plenty of Darlainas. Oh, but not Rose. I've never seen Rose. I've seen a lot of Darlainas though.
I've seen a
But
few.
you can add your middle initial to distinguish yours from someone else's. But I like your idea, Miss Sherry, of or whoever mentioned it. I think it was you. Uh, Sending her a message, connect with this woman, start a
Yeah, I think
conversation.
so.
You know,
Mhm.
it was just on the news the other day that the Ryans got on the subway for Christmas Eve or whatever day this was. because the Ryans all over the country have started a club, and they're Ryans, so they were singing the song, some song, we are the Ryans, not the Bryans. But that's their thing. It's thousands upon thousands of Ryans who are adamant that they are not Bryans. You cannot be in the club if your name is Brian. But maybe, Miss Sherry, you start a Sherry club, and you meet other Sherry Hobsons, and someone can't get in the club unless they're a Sherry Hobson.
That's funny.
You know, it's a great way to network and start
It is.
relationships, because that other
It is.
Sherry that you're talking about is very well connected,
Mhm.
very well connected, and we need that when we're networking. I added my middle initial. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I think, and I'm double checking here, I think that was everything and everyone. When I'm here next week, it's gonna be my birthday. No, it's not. Oh yeah, I come on the 2nd. Next Friday is the 2nd. My birthday is 3rd. I get to celebrate with you.
Oh, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the day before, but that's close enough, right?
That's close enough. That's close enough.
That's
Ross
close.
said, I used to have a LinkedIn professional. Next major project, I will establish social business platforms. And Ross said, happy early birthday.
Thank you, Ra.
Yeah.
Maybe before those business relationships, start your LinkedIn page, because you're going to need it by the time you step into business opportunities and relationships. You want to already be established over there.
You heard that? You heard that, Ross? She said, gratitude, gratitude, superstars.
Yeah, just a step a day, or once a week, or whatever the cycle is for you that your bandwidth can handle. But LinkedIn is certainly something that takes time to build. And so it helps to have a presence there before you actually need it.
Yeah.
I think I shared with you last week or over the past few weeks, there was a huge layoff over at Verizon, my former employer. And this last few weeks has been filled with me talking to Verizon employees. I am completely shocked. I mean, maybe not because I work there, so I understand the culture, but I'm just dumbfounded at how many senior executives in that organization just got eliminated, and they have no presence on LinkedIn. Executives,
Because they thought they
senior,
were safe.
they
They thought
thought
they
they were
were
safe.
safe. They
But
thought they
come
were safe.
on, I mean, anybody in a job is never safe. So how'd you make it all the way to VP level thinking you were safe? Come on, that's just
Dumb.
I mean, that's dumb. It's just insane. It's not even like, we don't even have examples of that happening as a widespread thing. Like, why would you think that? But
Ross said,
that's who I kept talking to, and these folks had no presence. They're starting from scratch
so
when they need a job. So
That's
you can
crazy.
imagine how stressed they are. And then
Mhm.
one lady that sent me a message last night, she said her pride. She said my pride has been thrown out the window. She said, I thought I was a rock star all this time, because Verizon has a contest called Rock Star, and every single year it recognizes employees who are rock stars. And she said, I thought I was a rock star all this time, and right now I can't get any traction because I've applied to 600 jobs and haven't gotten a single call back. I said, well, dumbass,
they
stop
looking for
applying for jobs.
because they looking for your presence before people when they look at your resume. The first thing they do is they Google you. They look up
They
what your
go on
presence is.
LinkedIn and
They
look
go
at you.
right on LinkedIn and look for you. And if they don't find you, it's a wrap. They
It's
moved
it's it's
along.
done right then. Like, you are eliminated from even being considered as soon as they pull up your profile. And I told her, I said, well, the fact that you're applying for jobs was the problem in the first place.
That
Okay.
part.
Because if you think that you're going to get a job by applying for a job, the way the job process works now, it doesn't, you don't, you're competing against bots, not other people. And you don't know how to compete against bots, because all you ever learned in life is how to compete against other people. So you
Mhm.
get mad when you've been out here 8 months applying for job after job, and nobody's calling you back. Like that really does mess with somebody's pride when they were up there. But that's what I'm seeing. And I'm like, well, if you just take yourself out of the job hunt, maybe you'll actually find something, because when you start networking, you don't need to apply for jobs.
I have never. I have
Networking, people will
my
bring you.
last few jobs came from people calling me. I have
Yeah,
and when
exactly.
I think about applying for a job, because I was thinking maybe I should just switch job for a little while. I think I got another year left in me, as I build out my business, and I'm thinking I don't even know how to do that.
Right.
I
But
don't
you
know how to
don't
do
have
that.
to anymore. Like you really
No.
don't.
Yeah.
And at the level that people want to be in recognizing their talents, people don't apply for jobs at that level. Okay. The people who are applying for jobs are applying for positions that are low on the totem pole.
Mhm.
Okay. When you
Ross
look
said,
at your gifts and talents don't belong low on the totem pole. So we can just stop applying, start
"Oh my God.
networking instead.
Yes, yes, yes. That's a word right there. Pause everything you thinking in your mind right now. Pause everything. Stop, 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 stop. And hear what was just said. With your gifts and talents, you should not be applying for a job. You should be networking for a job. Okay? Did you hear it? Did you write it down? Because I heard it.
Yeah. Networking opens the doors that your resume can't. Okay. All right. So, oh, Miss Bridget says we're all coaches.
Yes. Ross said, yes, I'm going to get on top of it ASAP. She says, okay, I'm gonna read what she said and then y'all say something. She says, I'm trying to launch a nonprofit organization.
You're not trying, hun.
She said, the job market is rough these days. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all have her. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on, because somebody else gonna jump in. Okay.
Okay.
Um, she said she's trying to start a nonprofit,
Yes,
right?
trying. Hmm.
Okay. Starting a nonprofit is harder than finding a job.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sure is. Ooh, Lord, my look, my
The
God today,
diabolical,
my
the
God today,
diabolical man. Yes.
Shanette, come on now,
That's all I
Exactly.
gotta say. That's all I gotta say on that.
talk to
Right
us. Talk to
Exactly.
us. What?
Yes.
now, at the core of both, success for both requires networking.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So whether you're starting a nonprofit or you're starting a business of any kind, or you're looking for a job, still the success lies with networking. Who do you know, and more importantly, who knows you?
Hmm.
Right.
The job
Yeah,
market.
but nonprofits, yeah, that's harder
Said,
than the
she
job.
said the job market is rough these days.
Wait till you see a nonprofit world.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. It's not easy, but you have to be passionate about it.
You
Yes,
have
I
to
would
whatever
be.
it
suggest
is.
if it's something that you're
Yeah,
very passionate about,
What is
you
it?
have
What
to
do you
be.
want to do? What
go for it. Yeah.
what area do you want to go in the nonprofit market, Ra? Um,
Mhm.
and the job market being rough again, it's probably your approach. I think that instead of thinking about getting to your LinkedIn later, it's probably better to get to your LinkedIn now and
Mhm.
then begin the networking process.
Yeah,
Uh, she says nonprofit in wellness. That is absolutely broad. So
Yeah.
when you say
Mhm.
wellness, what do you
What
mean
kind?
wellness?
Yeah.
What kind of
Certain
wellness?
area.
Do you
Right.
mean like wellness coaching? Do you mean wellness and providing wellness services like infrared sauna or ionic foot
Right,
detox? Wellness,
right.
what?
That's
Okay,
very broad.
wellness,
Mhm.
wellness recovery. Okay, recovery
Mhm.
for illness,
Still
recovery
broad.
Right, absolutely.
surgery,
Yeah.
like recovering from surgery,
Yeah.
like what kind
Yeah,
of,
let's go like 2 layers deeper.
yeah, we need to, you need to dig in just a little bit deeper. And I'm certain that a conversation with Dr. Tawana can help you with that. You can absolutely get on her calendar.
Ooh,
Uh,
time out. Hold time. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Time out. Hold on. Oh, the only reason to have this conversation with me is if you want to monetize wellness. Because
yes.
as soon as you said wellness and wellness recovery, my brain said, well, that's shit you pay for.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. And then now she just said workforce. Okay. You
Workforce,
definitely
that's contracts, that's corporate contracts. That's
now
not
Mhm.
nonprofit.
you definitely need to have this consultation with Dr. Tawana
Yeah,
right now.
because
If
that's a
you have this,
six-figure contract.
if you have this conversation with Dr. Tawana now, you will get some direction in what it is that you are thinking about, organization in those thoughts, so that you know the direction to go in. Right now, it sounds like you have all these great things, but you need to know the way to go. And Dr. Tawana she shouldn't be called just a LinkedIn professor. She should be called the how to or the execution coach or something, because when you leave her, and this is before you even pay, this is your first initial conversation. The business professor, yeah, something else. It should be something else. I mean, she's branding, she's all of those things. I've never seen a mind like hers. The mind that she has is nothing like I've ever seen. So absolutely get on her calendar now. Don't
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
That's the thing. That's the part that we do. We wait till later, or I'm gonna do it
Mhm.
later.
When
You
I'm ready.
when I'm ready. Like, how can you get ready if you never have the conversation with the person that's going to help you to get ready, or the person that's going to help you to get the idea of whatever it is? You can't get it unless you start. Like, you got to start. We are at December 26th. If you want December 26th, 2026 to look better than December 26th, 2025, you have to start now. Have to start now. And, as amazing as Dr. Tawana is, she still is only one person. So I know if her team is any like any team that we know, her team is working on what her 2026 is going to look like now. She probably already has a
We're on
blueprint.
third quarter.
Exactly. So if you are not in
Yeah.
the ecosystem right now, it might not be no room for you. So I suggest that you get on her calendar ASAP. I'm saying all that, and I need to listen to myself because I'm not on her calendar. So that is going to change today. Today, that is going to change. So Dr. Tawana, please put your link in. Um, Matter of fact, can I ask you to send the link to my phone directly? Because that's the only way I'll be able to add it to people on the social platforms.
Telegram.
Telegram. Yeah. So
Mhm.
not
Oh, on the
Telegram
platforms.
to be
Mhm.
able to send it to Ra on TikTok. I won't be able to do it any other way. I won't be able to do it from Zoom. So if you just send it to my
I'll
phone
send
directly,
it to you directly.
yeah, that way we can do
Oh,
it.
but you know what, Dr. Darlena? Because your phone number was in that telegraph message, send me a text so I have your phone number, please.
Okay.
Because
Yes,
your number was.
we all have hard stops because I have to finish my furniture. I was while I was on the phone with all of you, I was waiting for my package to come because my DoorDash came with my staples so I could finish reupholstering my chairs because I started doing that and then I ran out of staples and I'm like, oh my God, I need staples. So I was door dashing staples.
Oh,
So yeah,
wow.
we gotta get to work. We gotta get to work because again,
Darlena, why is your camera off?
my
On
ca-
purpose?
my camera is off because a phone call came in.
Oh, okay,
And
okay,
the
okay.
only
I
way
thought maybe you didn't know.
no, the only way to fix it would be I would have to go out and come back in and all that.
Got you, got you.
It's not that serious. As long as you can hear me, I'm good with that.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So good. So yeah, so I just need to get to work because I have a whole lot going on. I have my first person here who is amazing. I can't tell you who it is, but just know it's a celebrity in my house.
Is he cute? Does he have a beard?
It's not a he, it's a she. Sorry. And I'll be helping this week with her concert and some other things.
Blessing.
So
Oh,
I'm really
nice.
excited. And Manya got recruited yesterday for the concert as well.
Look at that. Look at
Oh,
God.
nice.
Look at God.
Amazing.
When do we get to
So
see
no tea
pictures?
party, huh?
Look at God.
We still have not determined if that's going to happen. I think we're going to do.
Oh,
Well, I think we're going to do it over at Industry instead of here. So, and we're planning for like a residency for 2026. So, yeah.
wow.
And
So
one of
exciting.
the things that I said out loud was I did this before and I didn't want to do it the same way that I did it the last time, and all of the lessons that I got from the last time. And if I was really being honest with myself, the thing that I learned about myself was that I really don't know how to make money.
Mm,
So
Mm-hmm.
I know how to provide services. I know how to create a space for services. I know how to do all of that. But when it comes to um, systems of calculated revenue, that is not my strong suit. And
Mm-hmm.
this particular person that's here recognized that and said, "I would love to do a co-work day with you,
mm.
so that we can talk about how I could be a part of this revenue thing that you need to build in this house." And so that's what I asked God for. And even with Leslie, when Leslie said, if you want to buy that bed, you could buy it, but I need to see at least 5 people that have
Need to bring.
that are going to use this service before you purchase the equipment. And I'm being very obedient to the things that people are saying to me, because the last time I put way too many carts before the horse and got in so much financial trouble because of that. So I am not doing that this year. I am paying it this time. I'm paying attention to who God is sending and what they're telling me, and I'm just being a good steward over what God has given me this time. So if that's you, we have all the right people in place, starting with Dr. Tawana. So please get on her schedule so that you can not repeat 2025 if it's not coming out the way that you would have liked it to. Some of you are in danger of leaving 2025 the same way you came in. And the only way you can fix it so that you don't do the same thing in 2026 is you have to do something that you've never done before. And that is making sure that you have a coach this time. So that's what I'm doing that's different. So,
Dr. Darlena, I put the link to my calendar in the chat just in case
okay.
you get tied up today.
Okay.
But I will go ahead today and update that, because I think when I decided to go on vacation the other day, I think I cleared my calendar, but I will add some spots over the next few days so
Okay.
that any of you that are interested in connecting with me before then, uh, by all means, you'll have some options to catch that pricing before the end of the year. Here's a better option, though. I'm putting it in the chat for those of you that don't see something on my calendar before the end of the year. Just call me directly, okay? The only time I don't pick up my phone is when I'm on the phone. So if I don't pick up, just leave a message. But there's my phone number. And thank you, Dr. Darlena. I got your text, so I will follow up and put the link in there as well.
All right, Rob, we got you. Well, I am so grateful for everybody. You know the prayer that we pray all the time. Pray it for yourself today, because we are going to go at this moment 10:10. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. Bye for
See
now.
y'all.